what are your expectations for coming out to Orlando this year?
Well, World Credit Congress in Dublin 2 years ago was really interesting for me because I didn't know what to expect. So it was something new for me. But what I have seen is that the audience was very broad, composed of a lot of credit professionals, trainers, academicians, software companies. So a lot of collection and credit and collection industry leaders were there.
Like everyone else in credit, I fell into it by accident. It's never a career choice. You don't ask your 15-year-old nephew, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they say, I want to be a credit manager. It just doesn't happen.
Do you want to talk to us about how you got into credit, how that worked?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't think I know anyone that actually was at school that says, I'm going to be in credit. So It was never anything that was discussed as an option for a job for the future. I was working with what they classed as a warrant officer at the time at the local authority, collecting a very, tax, that nobody really wanted to pay.
If somebody was out there listening today, I would say that I know change is hard. When the pandemic happened and everybody went to work from home, everybody believed in their heart of hearts, a couple months, a year, everybody would be back. And I know that the leadership is used to having certain aspects of control and engagement and stuff like that. But I would say that embrace this change. There is an entire ecosystem of technology that is developing around the remote environment that has become so prevalent.
Yeah, I think very practically, as I always try to be, Claire, be aware, give training, educate your teams on what to look out for, how to behave, how to act, define, have that kind of awareness built into your corporate culture. So everyone lives, breathes. You do your regular and we do it.
The industry, as it has done in the past, will embrace the technology advances. I think AI will become a large part, of what we do. And particularly in the international community, all of the regulatory bodies will be looking to keep a close eye on how that develops so that they can make sure that we're still doing things in an ethical way.
Know what's happening, know what might happen and be ready for it. So in where a war might happen or an economy might devalue their currency, so much of that you just have to be on your toes, and they're all challenges and daily challenges.
Say, my friend referred me to you, they've used you for 20 years, or I've heard your name at shows. The industry, it's big, but it's small too. And so, the reputation that we've worked really hard for, it warms my heart that we have that, and people remember us when they move on to other jobs, or when they have friends that are getting into the business, they send them our way. So we really, really love that.
And for me, it was about that belonging to a gang. I often used to say, this is your gang. This is that there's. I think when you work in an organisation that does something and you're helping them collect the cash, but you're not doing the things. So utilities are a great example of that. They're providing energy or providing water and sewage services.
Yes, and I think people have gone beyond, being spoken at this stage in terms of Congress.
Yes.
So by involving people, by breaking it out, and certainly in Dublin we had a number of panel discussions and workshops and getting people into huddles working on specific areas, and we gave vendors the opportunity as well to showcase the solutions that they bring. And I think all that sort of interactivity, rather than just sitting in a place looking at a PowerPoint presentation and some genius reading all the words off the thousands of words. I've been in those too. No, thank you.
Oh, no.